Oh, wow. Wow.
How Will Smith broke the internet.
I'm North Star, the $7 entrepreneur. See the link in the description.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Will, you defeated the purpose. And this is what Marlon said about it.
Like, to Will, it's like, yo, you defeated the purpose because you took the name out of one comedian's mouth, and now it's in every comedian's mouth.
Here's what people need to know. You know, that was my favorite thing about the Academy Awards people. Everybody knew she had alopecia. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I got my own problems. I didn't know I had alopecia. I didn't know you had alopecia. Right there, you know what I'm saying?
Now you take the moment away from Venus and Serena about their dad, the story about their family and their dad. You stole that moment from them.
Wow.
Why? Because he made a joke. This is the first time I get it. Chris Rock said something back in 2016 when Will Smith said he was going to boycott, and Jada said she wasn't coming also, and Chris Rock said, well, they didn't invite you anyway, so everybody's going to miss you. For him to do that, considering some of the things that she had said at her round table about an entanglement.
I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
He ain't slapped that guy. That's the guy you should be mad about.
Yep.
Let me tell you what I think this
Chris,
is,
brother,
y'all.
I apologize.
All this stuff that built up about him and his wife and their marriage, that stuff has been brewing so long. You guys have been putting yourself out there for so long. Now you on front page, and now if anybody says anything, you ready to attack. But you put this out there. Y'all been putting this out there for months.
All y'all business.
Right, or
How
your business for months.
How else would we know it if they didn't tell us?
Right.
We don't know what's going on in their bedroom or anywhere, anything about their marriage. We just loved Will and Jada. That was it. Now all this stuff has come out.
Will Smith did a Hollywood slap. He showed his ass on national TV when he knew it wasn't gonna repercussion. Listen, man, we black men. You know how this go. You slap a black man, dog, anywhere but there. Just slap any black dude and see how it go. Right. You slap a dude that drive Pepsi truck. See how it go. You can slap the dude down at 7-Eleven. See how it go. Slap a black dude in his mouth.
Tommy.
And
you'll see.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be what Will think.
No.
Yeah. Hey, let me explain something to you. I wish you would slap me. I wish you would. And let me tell you something. I might not be able to whoop you, but we damn sure finna find out.
Yeah.
We finna find out.
We got to
to know
out.
something.
And see, I can get whooped. I know I can. I ain't what I used to be. But I tell you what I still am, though. I'm that one.
You hit Chris Rock, you're hitting one of the forefathers of comedy.
Yeah.
And it's so damaging to Will and his career and Jada and that interpretation. But I mean, it was done in front of every important person in the world who's involved in movies. It's unfortunate.
As a comedian, and I don't know what your relationship is with Will Smith, but I know you have a relationship with Chris Rock. As a comedian and as a friend, when you see that happen personally, what does that bring in George Lopez?
It's just, man, it's the worst thing that could happen at the worst possible time.
Mm-hmm. So
I feel for Will, who appears to be living in the shadow of Tupac. You know, if the letter that Willow wrote to Tupac and the dynamic that Jada and Tupac might have had, that, you know, Will is kind of living in the shadow of this person that's not around anymore. You know, I don't think the red table has enough seats to make that one okay.
Right. Hey,
Their world that we heard about came alive and open to the world. That chaotic, the stuff, the whole thing that we saw was in the house. Now it was open to the world. She was wrong. Will was wrong. It was two wrongs. he got banned from the house because that's almost like getting fired. I say that's a way to get fired from a job. Slap the shit out of a nigga and get you an award too. Get the employee of the month. And that's the way I want to get fired.
Personally speaking, I feel sorry for Will. He's being beaten, abused by Jada. That's what happens when a man is in love with a woman that doesn't love him, and he's doing everything to try to win her love. And I've been there before, but you will never ever win her over because you can't make a heart feel what it don't. And her actions that night showed it.
What are your thoughts on all comedians right now? A lot of comedians attacking her.
Why not? Y'all got to stop harboring these fugitives. If they wrong, they wrong.
I don't feel like he said nothing vicious about Jada. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Will Smith is in a position where he walks the street with a woman he's ashamed of. You allow somebody with bad energy to be around you every day, you're basically dying faster than you normally would die. I found that out when my wife left. Right. And that's why I would tell Will Smith, yeah, she gonna take a lot of your money, but you better get away from that, dog. Because you ain't got no control. You can't have the homies over smashing your wife, man.
Chris was making fun of Jada's balding. Seriously, how is Will supposed to get turned on if she has a woman's haircut? I'm not saying that he's gay. He likes women, specifically ones that swim for pens. All I'm saying is last night wasn't the first time Will fondled another man to make Jada happy. And Will's hand that struck Chris Rock was actually a metaphor for his relationship with Jada. Open, when he wanted it to be closed.
Now you got terrorist. Yeah. This is what you've created. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? You can't take out one terrorist organization because then all the other terrorists, now they want to come, you know, now they got something to say.
Are you able to hold your composure the same way Chris Rock did?
Nah, we still be fighting. What's today? I beat up his wife. I'm beat up his kids. I don't get down like that. I actually have a bat on stage. This is in my rider. People think it's funny to come up on stage and they want to get a meme. We all gonna have a meme.
They used to call him Damon Wayans. Now they call him Batman.
I love that, yeah.
So what was your reaction when that moment happened between Chris and Will?
It was sickening. It was absolutely, I physically felt ill. What is happening? It was just
You
shock.
couldn't believe it?
Yeah, couldn't believe it. Shock. And then it was like, so everybody's just gonna sit here? The show just kept going on, and then I would look behind the curtains like, he's still sitting here? It was just bizarre, yeah.
He laughed first. I think that slap was the accumulation of him being slapped
on other levels.
Right. He said it himself. He always hated the soft moniker. Jada and won't let Tupac die. It's always something about Tupac. And his daughter brought up Tupac. As a married man to this woman, you're like, damn, is what I'm doing not enough?
Can I live?
Yeah.
Can I live? Right.
So it was an accumulation of, my brother said some jokes before about them that, you know, he didn't like. It's just,
whoop, there it is.
I understand what is worth doing for ratings. I understand what is worth doing when the industry is canceling one black guy. I know what happens when they are going to elevate another. If Jussie Smollett and Lee Daniels for a living make stories that are not real, and they make them so good that people believe them and buy them, and that's what business they're in, why would you think it would be weird if they flipped out and said a story that turned out to not be true? Nothing's real.
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. The better gift would have been a sheep. Goats eat grass from the roots. Sheep just skim the top.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything, man? What the fuck did you just say?
Don't act like I'm crazy, nigga. You brought the goats.
Quan, get this fucking picture.
This nigga is confused as fuck. What's up?
Dave, come here,
Dave. What are you
Dave.
gonna name this goat, Chris?
Come here. The name is Will Smith. Come here. What did I say? What?
Yeah.
Goat is just happy he's not in a Jamaican restaurant right now.
Love will make you do crazy things.
Before you go, check out the description section. Follow or subscribe for more.
How Will Smith broke the internet.